Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Barcast TV. It's April 14th, 2024. Gonna try streaming a bit. Might be looking at the replays, looking at other people's replays, but we're gonna do a mixed bag of things here. So to start us off, we're gonna be playing a 1v1 versus Autopilot. A pretty strong Swedish player. I think he's playing in the Alpha Cup actually. And definitely knows what he's doing at a lot of stages of the game, so really good practice partner if you're looking for someone. So I need to think back to yesterday where I thought I had a decent positioning on this. See if I can get this right. So wind is going down slightly. I'm gonna make the third wind turbine. Hopefully this gets us a factory without stalling. We might even actually just, well, we'll see if this works. I'm not sure if a con can walk behind a factory with a wind turbine right there. We'll have to see. So we're gonna go 2 mech start, so we go two cons into infinite grunts. I don't like making red spots on this map. And then we're gonna go wind turbine, wind turbine. I think I can get through this right here, hopefully. With the commander, wind is holding, going up now slightly, so I think I can get away with boosting a con here soon. Yeah, let's do that. I was having a lot of trouble yesterday, not like clicking on wind turbines. I think that's what I was doing, clicking on wind turbines instead of like assisting back to the factory with the commander. So gonna try and clean that up today. It's good. Burn through the energy, make some more wind turbines. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. I was trying to make the con walk back here. Kind of sucks. Did a little misclick there. I don't know if I really want to make a solar here. Yeah, it's kind of unnecessary actually. Bit of a miss micro there. Not the biggest deal. And we're just gonna continue making grunts. Yeah, so I like this actually. This feels nice. Not stalling.
Low power.
I think I make a third con here shortly. I'm just gonna queue it up. I feel pretty safe. So radar just got up. Still has a grunt over here. So yep. What is this doing? Okay, he's got a lot of grunts there. Wind's trending down, so I'm gonna make the solar. I still have 3 cons expanding, which I don't hate that position. And he had a lot of grunts on the top side, which I'm not even really expanding to quite yet. So yeah, here we go, stalling metal. Oh, he picked back up, perfect. It's good for us. And we're getting our first con turret. So this is looking a little dicey here. On the macro side of things. It's got a lot of units. It's really good. Commander wasn't assisting the lab there or anything. That's why we were like starting over 100 metal and floating E despite wind
Low
sucking.
power.
See wind's trending back up now. Good. For a second, I guess I can make some more wind turbines. Were we too greedy with units? I don't think so. This is good for us. We're in a good position. Step forward. Keep making grunts. Gonna make another con. Got this radar. That was a good pickup, actually. Gonna get my energy storage up because we're floating energy. This is good for us. Yep. I think that's a case to make a resbot even. I think I'm in radar range here, actually. Oh, did I catch the resbot? Yeah, easy clap. That was nice. He's got... It's a lot of grunts. Floating energy, so I need to make energy converters. Yeah, I don't like this position, actually. I'm in here for a second. That's not good. Stop moving back. I think I'm just gonna move to this reclaim field with my commander because
Low power.
that's a lot. I have 2 pounders to defend the left side, which I feel okay about. So I'm stalling on E, that sucks. As long as this goes up, I'm happy. Falling E. Yeah, see, he's doing the same thing, so I need to... I have 2 grunts on the left side I can counterattack with, so I'm gonna hold the center here with this pounder. Start moving here. Oh, that exploder's up, that's crazy. Oh, I got the grunt. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna keep making pounders. They're really good.
Metal extractor lost.
Oh, that's perfect micro. That's ridiculous. It just like waddles away. It's like trying to catch a defiler. It's a lot of grunts.
Your commander is heavily damaged.
Is it though? There's a... I thought I had a... Loading E, so that means I can res, right? Metal coming in. I got Artie over here. That's good. Securing that reclaim field. More build power. I have a floating energy, so I'm gonna make another advanced ace solar here.
Your commander is heavily damaged.
Is it though? It is. That's crazy.
Power.
Okay, that doesn't work, I guess. I guess I'm just dead here. Need to get
Extractor.
what do you call it? That's really good. It's all like all my shit. Not sure how I fell behind there. You just make it expanded like me. He's got this. So I was down a few mexes. I mean, obviously, like, took out some of my E earlier at some point in that game, so. Been losing a lot on this map recently. seems the same like me versus Andy. Where's OP? Yeah, maybe it's earlier resbots. I know Cirillata actually. Nope. Yeah, I have been clowned on by Andy's gunships before. So you know he's really trying hard, killing you with ticks and gunships. Hmm. I actually should have watched that replay. Maybe the switch into vehicles was a little too quick, because I could have like been scaling E, gone into A solars and more nanos. Like gone up to 4 nanos, but maybe before the factory. What other mistakes were there? I don't think I lost any cons. The 2 LLTs on the left side feel a little safe. I think those could just be mexes, and that would really speed my build up, frankly. You never really pressured on that side of the map either. So this is Cirillata. Pretty strong win map, 25 win. So I've got a little bit of a build order for this. We'll see how well it goes. I think I like making a factory here and then the vehicle plant here. We'll see. Gonna try not miss up the con micro, actually. A little bit of a walk, but that's not terrible doing a 3 mix open. So the play is to do 2 con, naked expanding, get a quick nano up, and then just immediately head to the center with the commander. And I think I actually like coming down here and grabbing this hill after I do that. So we'll see how this goes. I think I can edge build that. So we like doing 3 wind turbines. Better queue up some units. Stalling on injury, that's cute. I didn't see that for a while. Wind's going back up, that's great. I think if I get these 4 wind turbines out, I'll be up at like plus 200, so I can start the nano, put that up without stalling. We'll see how it goes. Oh, don't want to build it. I want to build it right there. Oh, I didn't finish that. That's cute.
Low power.
So hope I don't die to basically hope I don't die to grunts here, and we'll be good. Get 2 grunts on each side. Let's start moving out on the map. I'm gonna get the 3rd con out, and we'll get a radar here, and then move to the center. A lot of pawns on the, or grunts on the side. It's not good. That was a bad micro. Kind of AFK'd that for a second. Oh, he got that one. Okay. That makes sense.
Low power.
That's not good for me. Got that. Okay. I need to get my vehicle plant up here soon. I actually need to get an air lab up. Actually, that's what I like doing here. Is I'll reclaim this after the factory comes up. Get the air lab out.
Aircraft spotted.
Yeah, see, he's already got it. Okay. That's good for me, right? I mean,
Low power.
where are my red spots at? There's two over here. I need to get... some more eco up. Actually, I'm gonna stop rezzing over here. Yep. What are you doing? Like, it's bad. Don't do that. Then in the middle, that's good. I got a couple of these I can reclaim.
Air transport detected. Metal extractor lost.
Need to get energy converters. Now I'm installing on E or... Will be reclaim field. Okay, just go T2, right? Yeah, okay. Definitely slow down at certain points in the game. Like, other times I feel like I'm playing quickly, but definitely slow down at certain parts. Ugh. Actually, really like that open. You get a lot of grunts out pretty quickly with that early con turret, and you can move out. This is not one of the maps. Yeah, this map's wild. I don't like playing on it. Some team games are kind of fun, to be honest. But team games are fun in general, so. All right, so how to play this? I think I can get away with like a 2-mex. How do I do this? What if I did this? What if I 1-mech start? It sucks because you have to build 2 solars, right? But what I'm thinking is just like putting an MLT here to block to free expand to all this, and then like maybe quickly like walk over there with my commander, because like there's a lot of metal density along this path with the commander, and I could even do something cheeky like put the air lab there and like move the commander up to there, cap those, go grab a conturret, come back, something weird like that. I have no idea how to play this map, to be honest. I'm gonna do the standard thing, I think. Well, like standard to me. And just go like this. What if I just went bots? Like, That could work, right? It's pretty vulnerable. Well, no. Putting the bot lab on the high ground actually makes it less vulnerable to, that's what I'll do. I mean, that's kind of shitty factory positioning, but yeah, you get away. You get to go 2 cons first. Okay, I can buy it. We're gonna end up reclaiming this lab and then making the land factory right here with edge build it with the commander. It's wasting E, accessing E on a no wind map. That's cool. Come up here. The fourth solar, and then grab this max. Hopefully I don't stall on middle. Yeah, just barely, I guess.
Low power.
So we're gonna make a con turret, I think, and then like reclaim this lab, make a vehicle lab, and I think go into air. I need to get my commander actually down on the low ground, so I might just go air first because I'm getting a LLT over here, so maybe that'll work actually. Let's just try this. Maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, he's got blitzes out, but put the commander over here and then run the air con over here.
Low power.
Oh, I already have one of these. What am I doing? Or I just made it? I don't know. Need more build power. It's kind of screwing me over right now.
Metal extractor lost. Low power. Metal extractor lost.
Map's so bad. Wow, I'm also bad at playing it, but like definitely losing the transports multiple times wasn't good. I think I like degunned my my first transport. That was cute. What other maps are on there? I think Shallow Straits. I don't- So shallow straits. Yeah, double labbing was not ideal. I think it's get a transport out. It's just so much wasted build power, right? Because you make the first bot lab to like like expand and get the grunts. Reclaim that, get the air lab out. Maybe I could get Shuri's and try and abuse those with the commander drops. Because like I can transport one con to the one high ground. I can transport the other commander to the other high ground. Secure it with the 2 LLTs and then move down. Okay, so no, it's kind of hard if like I'm talking to y'all without looking at the map, but I think I know what to do for sure. Yeah. Uh, Um, how do I play this actually? I haven't played this map in a while. Hmm. I think I could actually scoot it up a little bit. So we're gonna triple max. The wind continues to go down. Trying to force the open, but yeah, you go 2 max, one wind, third max, 2 wins, and then a lab, maybe 4 wins, but what we're gonna end up doing is solar. Still doesn't matter, even though Windows trending up, you don't have enough like energy production to support like going into 2 wins there. So just gonna play it safe. Wind's going back down again, but I think I can get a bot lab up actually with this amount of wind. So I got like, so we did a 3 mech start, so I always go con, 2 grunts, con. It's a little more stable, not as greedy, but I don't mind. I think we're gonna do that. Yep. Wind is 16, so that's right on the edge, I think, actually, of like going A solars or not, but average wind speed's 10, so hope we don't get screwed over by that. And it's going back up, which is good, so we can start assisting this. So hopefully we can secure this point. I actually might even just go back here just for lulz. Add on some more wins. Get a 3rd con. Yep, see? Sorry, I like knew that was there. Oh, I don't want to make that here, actually. I want to make it, like, here. I mean, I don't mind this open. It looks okay, right? Could even go get another con out, I think. We went vehicles, so I have to worry about... So we're gonna go into like a quick, hopefully, go into... Yeah, so it's incisors, okay. Gonna keep getting grunts for now. Just 2 incisors, so I'll just make him chase. Is that good for us? Yeah, it's a good surround, actually. Flanking damage is good. I mean, he can just walk over here with his commander, but I mean, just have a decent amount of grunts. Hopefully he doesn't do that. We'll see. I think that's his commander right here, I guess. I should have made a resbot out of here before reclaiming it. Okay, so 2 pounders, not bad. That's his commander right there.
low power.
That's kind of funny. I need to switch techs, honestly. Well, I need to have like an air lab or something like that.
Your commander is heavily damaged. T2 unit detected.
Oh, he's got salamanders out. Jesus. That's not good. It doesn't show the torpedo launcher's attack radius. It's
Metal extractor lost. Metal extractor lost.
Okay, yeah. The crazy map. I can't believe he got on T2. I don't even know where his T2 lab was. But I think I did a decent job of kind of controlling where he could attack. Even in the early game, he committed a little bit to ground too much. Pressing in with the pounders and the arty. Because you're really just denying the 4X's on the other side of the large island. And I can get control or cut off like the whole map. Yeah. Oh, what's the next map actually? Probably got time for one or two more. This map's terrible. I don't think this is in the map pool. Let me check. Double check. Okay. Canis River. Hide and seek. Scepter Ravine. Ravaged. I hate that map. But I gotta learn how to play it. It's a third. Was the round of 3 for the losers bracket? This map is really small. I'm not that good at these maps, I don't think, but we'll see. I was theory crafting some kind of unit composition for this map. I lost an X factor on this. He was using thugs pretty well. I think that helped him control the middle some. But doing like Thugbot or Resbot, some kind of composition like that, and just microing the damage ones back. Thugs actually outrange medium tanks, and if you can get them shooting in a line, they're pretty strong against them. But what to do here? I think I'm gonna do that trick of moving back on the from the lab, and then capping these 2 mexes with the first con, and then just moving in that arc with the commander. I like doing this arc because basically you don't have to make any LLTs here. Like you can put a radar right there, and then you can put an LLT right here and cap here, and then put like another LLT, and suddenly you're on like 15 mexes and two cool shit. Okay, I'm gonna try that. I think I need to actually be right here. Hopefully I don't walk with that, but probably will. Yeah, so I'm gonna just do the 2 mex bot lab start. I'm pretty comfortable doing that, I think. And do a little bit of a walk. It's unfortunate, but what we'll do is something like this. And I'm gonna go the 3 wind turbines because kind of forced into that, right? Not quite at plus 60 with the 2, even though wind was trending up. So I'll just go with the 3rd one. You end up with a little more metal, energy in the bank, and can start assisting out the con a little faster. And of course, we went 2 mex, so we can open 2 cons first. I really like that, honestly. And I don't want to make a bunch of grunts, actually. I want to do like something like that. So notice you have the half of the E-bar, so, and wind's really cooking. So I'm gonna make the 1 wind turbine for the spin up time on the lab, and then try and burn through the sea. But unfortunately, wind's trending down a little, so I won't get to assist it too much. Yeah, just do something like that. And this is where the magic happens. We just spam click behind the factory, and it walks backwards. Wind's still going down. I'll just make a safety safety solar here. Might end up reclaiming that. Kind of tempted to go contour it, but I don't think that's quite necessary. I need to make a solar I can down here, or like lay on E, have a little bit of metal, so I'll just make this solar, unfortunately, here. Even trying to get this radar up. I'm gonna cancel this grunt and go like, yeah. Wind is kind of AIDS right now. I see he's trying to get a run by up here, so I'm just gonna make the LLT. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I think he's trying to get a run by on this side of the map. And he's playing blitzes, so I'm gonna keep my grunts together. I'm gonna get a contour it up. They're got a lot of energy. Can even burn through this, so floating a little bit. Probably even make energy storage. And I'm blind on the right side, so I want to try and get over there. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, see, I'm not clicking the factory, I'm clicking the wind turbines. And I don't need to commit with all my forces here. I'm just trying to find it. The information. He hasn't expanded down here, which is kind of concerning, frankly.
Low power.
I think it's time to move to vehicles. Couldn't even go into thugs like I kind of wanted to. I think I'm kind of screwed here. What are these units? Did I get it up in time? Rocket bots. Oh no, Janus, sorry. So he's got a superior unit here now. The Janus already. I don't think he knows I'm up here, so I'm just gonna try and sneak back if I can. That would be ideal. Alright, that's kind of annoying, but...
Metal extractor lost.
So if he hasn't taken this yet, I think I can actually swoop in here, grab that. It's unfortunate.
Metal extractor lost. Radar lost. Metal extractor lost.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure how I won that one. Giant Theta crystals. It's a good map. Have an idea for this one too. Something like going. Not sure. I think there's something going on in the background. Is that you, MT King? Adele? Autopilot's been grinding some games with me. It's like the fifth game we've played. Guess we're stalling on E there. That was great. Um, Kind of a bad Sim City there. But I first to go 2 solars, the wind's too low. What is it? Resbot. Not sure how this works out, but we'll try it. Oh, there's MT King. Hey man, I can actually review your replay here if you're watching after this game. I've been meaning to do that. Actually, I have a thumbnail ready for it. I wonder if I should just like post it on YouTube. Or as you saw, I recorded it, but the mic wasn't working actually. Yeah. So a little unfortunate. Did we start stalling energy? No. Barely. Not gonna make a... Really need to reinforce this side right here. Oh, I guess I'm gonna target the mechs. Could have gotten a lot more damage there.
Low power. Metal extractor lost.
I think I'm gonna end up doing the same thing here. I guess he's going Rosebud to see some of the crystals are gone.
Metal extractor lost. aircraft spotted. Low power. Metal extractor lost. T2 unit detected. Metal extractor lost. Radar lost. Metal extractor lost. Low power. Metal extractor lost. T3 unit is ready. extractor lost. Radar lost. Metal extractor lost. Low power.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Okay, MT King. I think I have your replay in here. Let me double check. It's gonna be way down at the bottom. I think I'm in the old client, so I'm wondering if that's gonna mess up my stream. It's on Hades Pond, I know that. Or should be down here, eh? I got an idea here. Give me 1 second. I'll download it and then just get it in here in the list real fast. Give me 1 second. Is hope y'all are doing good today. Really looking forward to the Alpha Cup that's coming up. So hopefully y'all are too. Got a nice $200 prize pool. If you want to contribute to the Alpha Cup prize pool, you can actually submit your payments to my PayPal, and then I can forward those to JazzCash. So if you're feeling generous, I know some of you might have actually recently donated to Bar themselves, who opened that up. I was been meaning to make a little video on that, encouraging people to do that. So where are we at? Downloads, refresh. Here we are. Let me double check to make sure the stream is catching this version of Bar. Game capture. Here it is. Let me change this. Hopefully that's good for you all. So yeah, this is a replay MT King submitted to me to have a little bit of a commentary review on your play. Hope your practice games have been going well. I know he's registered for the Alpha Cup, and I'm not sure about S Cookers. Maybe he is, but you know, in that 20 to 30 OS range. Playing on a really large macro map, Hades Pawn, just kind of insane. I love this map, by the way. So, I mean, straight away, I noticed like your commander could have started here, and we could just use the build range a little better. And if you want to do this kind of 3-mech start, Wind was treating you pretty well, so you can just go 2 mechs is Wind, mechs 2 wins, and then get your factory up, but nothing wrong with that. I see we're playing Arm, which is a great choice. Their T2 is very strong, so is their T3. They also have a lot of good T1 play as well. Gunships probably aren't good. I want them to be good, but they're probably not. Yeah, so we're opening up bots on what I would very much consider a vehicle map. So, a couple of reasons. It's flat. That's good. Also, the wind speed, Arm, you can spam wind a little more, a little better than core, right? So if you want to roll Arm or even Arm bots, I would look for maps that have a little higher wind speed. Not saying that you can't play bots on this map, you have some good options available to you, but just based off experience, I think the wind speed, even with the 13.5 risk, isn't that good. So I would stay away from bots. We're opening up Lazarus first. I would like to see like Lazarus Khan. Maybe we can look at the build queue on this. 3 ticks, Lazarus, some pawns. See, I think your build power is super late on such a large rush distance map. I would say you could even get away with going Khan first off a vehicle open 3-mech start. So just going that saying this. Not the biggest fan of the LLT. This is pretty safe, right? So I'm not going to discourage that, like if you don't feel confident in your micro, but say if you are going to be playing bots, I would really, if you can, like stretch goal would be getting 3 cons expanding, right? Three cons expanding, and defend yourself with units and radar. And there's some great radar positions on the map. All of these are great radar spots, right? So, I mean, they're just all over the place. Good radar spots. So the more you can, playing bots specifically, you've chosen bots here. We talked about how I think it's a vehicle map. If you can, just build up to this 3-con style, just expanding. You can expand your E with your commander, which might be a little difficult because this is more of a solar map. And I think you want to be making A-solars on this map, from what I understand. Just get into like 5 or 6 con turrets. I don't know if I've given you this little talk, MT King, about just spreading the con turrets around your base as such. You want to have them having 2 jobs, right? I mean, you can still make wind farms on this map. I'm saying what you want to get into, like A-solars, right? 10, 12 A-solars being assisted by multiple con turrets, and like your T2 factory goes there or something like that. So I'm not going to really pay attention to your microing. This is more about macroing, right? So I can pause, look at the statistics. You're both dead even on metal. He has 2 cons out. Assisting a lab, just moved out with his commander. He's got an LLT in the back of the base. Hey, I don't think this is terrible. I don't like the SimCity rate. I think you should be leaving spaces between wind turbines and mexes. It just helps the blaze flow a lot better, you know? So there's a lot of these little... I think you can get through here. That's actually really nice. But you want to avoid doing stuff like this. Part of a SimCity. Hot tip. So units naturally will rally to like a point outside of the factory. If you can grab them before they've walked this distance, right? You save yourself a lot of time. So even coming in and assisting the factory, right? It like walked out front, and now it's going to walk all the way down here, and then it's going to start assisting the factory. So this might be more of like a 40 plus little critique perhaps, but I think it's still worthwhile knowing. And then of course doing some kind of really long queue. So Okay, I see your comment there, MT King, about adding the contours. Yeah, you'll see a lot of high level players do that. They're super efficient at giving their cons multiple jobs. That's basically what it comes down to. They can upgrade mexes, they can scale E, they can add on energy converters, they can assist the factory, right? So you really want to be looking for the value in the contours. And like idle contours, don't want that. Idle labs don't want that. If you have an idle lab, reclaim it. Straight up. So if you get comfortable like with adding on energy storage and getting into this advanced solar play, you can actually start reclaiming your solar collectors, or think of these as like a metal bank. I would actually be kind of tempted to reclaim this one now, but it's not completely necessary. So here's where things are starting to get interesting, right? Your opponent's at 15.4 metal per second, kind of a function of the fact he is expanding with his commander, which really, if you want to try doing that on this map, I don't mind it so much, even as the bot player. So do the same thing, get 2 cons assisting the lab if you're going to move out with your commander, just to replace the build power. And then do something like this, right? You spawn down here. This is a really natural attack path. Come down here, cap these 3 mexes, put an LLT, walk here, put a radar, cap these 3 mexes, put the LLT, you know? Just keep doing this. And look how many of these 3 mech spots you take, and it can end up making, like, this is an LLT, by the way, for this choke point. Put an LLT here, suddenly this is all defended, right? I mean, look how much of the map you can actually kind of split your... I mean, your half is maybe behind this line, but you get a lot of these mexes. Go, good luck spending this metal. Try and do that, actually, if you can in practice games. Just try getting the 2 cons out, right? Like a kind of a standard open. Forget what I said about the 3 cons expanding, but just for like the sake of practicing this expansion style, try and spend your metal, right? Go do this expansion path with your commander. Try and scale your E, build power, and spend the metal. And you know, good luck doing it. It's tough spending your metal on this map. There's a lot of mexes, so that's kind of the two, in my mind, the 2 schools of thought. It's you either want to be expanding with the 3 cons, playing bots, or maybe less optimally expanding with the commander. I think if you're playing bots, you really want the commander's build power on the factory, unless caveat, unless you can get a really early contour, which is around like 20 plus wind speed. You know, can't do that unless you're on like a 20 plus wind speed map. We're stalling metal. If you're in this case and you are assisting the lab with the commander, go ahead and turn the priority on low, and that metal will be going into expanding your income, right? Imagine if like these 2 mexes were online, you know, it's +2, +2. So that's like a 50, almost a 50% increase. Maybe closer to a third, right? You're at 11. Idle lab here, kind of bad. I'm sure you know that. Let me see how you're playing, actually. Okay, I don't like this. I know it's a preference thing. This is a little nitpicky, but if you want to take it to the next level, man, play more top down. Play more like this. I like slightly skewed, just to, I don't know, it just looks a little nicer than this, but maybe I could just play like this. For settings, I'm not sure if you're playing on grid. If you're not, just make that change today. Start getting used to it. On, what is it, zoom speed? Scroll zoom speed, I would turn that up. I would turn limit camera zoom all the way up. Where's this at? Control. I liked having the edges don't move you around. The game, where is that at? It like prevents you from moving the camera by hitting the edge of the screen. I know that's like something I wish I could turn off in StarCraft, but in this game, like zooming out is so much more powerful. Zooming in and out very quickly is so powerful. So I think just play more top down, turn on grid, stuff like this, right? I mean, this is if you want to get to that. Like, I know you're sitting at between 20 and 30. If you want to improve, I'd make some of these changes. You're sitting on your camera view, so something I've been really focusing on lately is just the macro side of things. And for a moment, just ask yourself, like, am I over selecting units or over microing, right? So it's like, yeah, we're being very diligent about getting this tick in position, but it's like, for this whole time, I haven't seen you move back to the base. I don't mean to beat you up too bad about this, right? But you're getting value with the tick and microing. This is great. But what is it costing you, right? I see you have 240 metal in the bank and you're stalling on E, right? So it's like, I would argue it's much more important to fix these kinds of issues, right, at any stage in the game. So this is something to be aware of, right? Just the same way I would argue you should have some kind of like mini map peripheral vision, be able to like see radar signatures coming into your side of the map out of the corner of your eye. You also want to have this eco. Be very aware of what's going on here. If you're floating metal, if you're stalling on E, these are things like you need to focus your attention on fixing. And it's easier to say than do. This is something I struggle with myself, but if I really believe most players, if they want to be 40 plus, they can do that on macro alone and just roll over your opponent with medium tanks and get victories that way. Maybe you get some air units perhaps to defend against Shuris, but I really think most players can be 40 plus. I'll just off a clean macro play. So we're stalling on E. How do you fix that? I see we're adding on solar collectors. That's kind of the name of the game on this map. I don't mind it. I mean, you can make a ridiculous amount of solars. Commander's pretty good for doing just that, but at this point, we're 5 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. Let's pause. Look at our opponent's base, right? He's got decent more E. He's got cons or construction turret already up. I see he has an energy storage queued, which is huge. You want to be adding on that energy storage when you see your accessing E. On this map, if you have the energy storage and you're accessing E, well then that's time to make the advanced solars. You want to have a little bit of metal in the bank, but not much, honestly. And if you're floating E, you have A solars and energy storage, you want to start scaling construction turrets, build power, right? So you want to be that's like the trigger, right? You have metal and you have good E, make con turrets, increase your build power, right? So it's like this balancing act between build power, E, and metal, right? And at any given time, you might be stronger at one over the other, and it's your task to kind of balance out and fix it. And if you can have these balanced, so to speak, instead of skewed towards one or the other, say like right now, I think we're a little skewed towards, say, energy and metal, and could use adding on some build power, right? Let's take a look at Ass Kickers, right? He's in the same boat, I think, and this is what I was alluding to earlier. Like, good luck spending your metal. He's got decent E, right? Full metal bar. Yeah, and he's got 900 metal in the bank. I'd even start thinking about adding on a second factory or switching into vehicles, right? So I won't get too much into like two factory production, going air units and covering yourself with fighters. If you feel comfortable covering yourself with fighters, I would recommend opening vehicles and then as a second lab get into fighters, right? Or Shuris. You don't play Cortex, so that's not an option, but really scouts and fighters, defend yourself. If you feel like you have air control, just stop production on the figs and reclaim the lab, right? But the name of this map is really, I think, more so way less about micro, way more so about splitting the map, getting into A solar production, and then getting into Tech 2, and that's going to let you get up those fusions. So that's a huge conversation for later about scaling past fusions and whatnot. But if you can spend your metal, balance your eco, and get into fusions, I think you're doing great. Maybe there's a case you can win the game in T1, but I don't see that happening on this map. It's pretty choky, frankly. It's huge, but yeah, I think T2 is the play here. So hope that helps. I know I didn't review most of this replay. I know it's kind of long, but it's a little bit old too. So if you've been practicing a little bit MT King, I would encourage you to submit a another replay to the Bar Academy, and we'll just continue working, man. Good luck practicing, and hope you enjoy the games on Saturday. So good luck. And bring the okay, that game capture move right back over to Bar. I think it's like I can jump into a game. I'll tell you what, I'll show off one more thing before I call it. We're right at 2 hours. Just look at a replay real fast. Let me grab something. Sorry for the wait. Oh, there's a El Supremo Lobsterino. So I just want to give a shout out to Chisato, who's been coaching me past week or so. Thanks for that. And I want to look at one of his 1v1 opens. So, what do we see? Cirlata, Canis. Oh, even Cold Place. Cool. So I want to see. I want to see both of these, honestly, but yeah, I'll just download the Cirlata because I think I have a pretty good idea of how to open on this map, and I would like to see Chisato's interpretation of how to open. So let's explore this together. How about that? Start. Hopefully OBS picks this up. Yeah, I see. Just want to say thanks for watching, guys. If you can, hit the like button for me, leave a comment. This one hopefully has been, the frames have been holding up for me, and I was having some troubles with the settings there for a minute, but hopefully that kind of got settled. It's at least watchable. So thanks for hanging out, and be sure to do this again in the future. I think I might start streaming it a little more actually, and less like include replay analysis and 1v1 matches in that. So it's like kind of like a little bit of 1v1 play, a little bit of reviewing other players' stuff, coaching, you know, all of the above. So I think that's a good way to combine the two things. I enjoy like playing bar, of course, and I enjoy making videos for you guys, but sometimes I think I'm just a little lazy about it. So I think this is a great way to combine the two. So hope you enjoyed. So Chisato playing bots here. Interesting movement on the putting the wind turbines behind him. I think he could have saved a little bit of a rotation there, but maybe he doesn't care. 3 max 3 wind turbines into bot lab, and then we go con first into 6 ticks, 8 ticks, maybe on repeat. He might be memeing on. Oh no, he's not. He's playing X Factor. Okay, so this is straight up. So we go 2 ticks into con. He wants to spend that E, so a little bit of micro there, and just immediately sending that across the map. Sure, he's looking for damage. Why is this like... Hold on. I swear the invert mouse changes between if you're in a replay and if you're in an actual game. So... Wow, this is crazy. Okay, so he's... This is kind of similar to what I do. I actually had a chance to talk to Chisato about this map recently, so this should be fresh on his mind about how to approach this. So first con comes out. He's still adding on E. Wind is now picking back up, and then he's going to blast into this. Yeah, look at this. Just pumping the E into the early con turret. It's like 50% done before 2 minutes. Even leaving the con on it, so not expanding. I think some other players you might see drop the wireframe of the con turret and then move out with the con. So a little bit of an idle commander here, not ideal. Just goes to show you the best players even make mistakes. And he's fixing his E situation with energy converter. So don't be afraid, right? It's still an idle commander. Not sure what's going on. He's got a second con out to assist this one. Finally moving into ticks. So for context, this is great example of X Factor's build. He makes the first con, right? Sends that out to expand, and then he moves his commander out to another 3 mech spot, caps it, adds an LLT and radar, and then moves back to assist the factory. I think it's really clean. It's a pretty cool build, frankly. I've been messing around with this myself. I really like how it feels, you know, getting that extra metal income. So that's a vehicle interpretation of this map. I think this is more of a bot map. The terrain is just dicey enough, I think, to abuse them a little bit. There's enough like radar shadows. I think that lends itself to bots being better. And there's even a little bit of reclaim. Energy reclaim. So that can help you out in a situation like this. We see Trisato soloing E. He could very well have a Lazarus out. This is kind of fascinating. Check this out. So we've got what I would say an early commitment to these pawns. You have a 5-pawn hit squad here. He's got ticks on the left side, ticks on the right. So he's aware of the unit movements. I think he's sensing something attack. That's why he's not moving right across the map. But yeah, he should know what X Factor is up to. Those pawns could have very well gone up here. Yeah, so Trisato can move out of the main base, right? He's got 2 cons on the left side, 1 con on the right. He's got making LLTs. He's making the Lazarus to fix the E issues. We see it's on 5 wind, and you can't support the lab with a con turret and a commander. It's just too much. Zero expansions XD. Yeah, I don't mind buying the wind when it's this low. I don't mind buying a wind on the 25 wind speed map when it's below 10. I think it's gonna fix itself. It's just kind of you're praying that. I mean, this is an A solar, right? What is that? Plus 50, plus 60. What does that go up to? Plus 60? Yeah. So you get an A solar in the Lazarus. Wind's finally picking back up. And that's the play, right? Radar's on the high ground. He made that with the commander. We're 4 minutes, 30 seconds in the game, right? We have, what is that? 15 wins, 2 solars, con turret. Interesting, he kept the commander in the main base. We are even on metal with our opponent, eh? No, down just a little bit. See X Factor's commanders right back in the main base. He adds on a second con. Wonder if he expands with that. No, he's making the con turrets to spend this metal. He's got 1,000 metal in the bank. Jesus. Excess quite a bit of energy. So this could be cleaned up a little bit, but the theory is really strong, right? It's like he's on 9 mexes and can just start like just producing so many tanks. It's kind of wild. It's unfortunate this single rascal got through. I think I might end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Feel free to download this replay for yourself. It's on the server. Know I'm going to be studying some more in the future. Hope you guys are too, and catch you in the next stream. Thanks for watching.